Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video will be seen and shared. Celine Driver once again, coming to you with another not unboxing because the watch is already unboxed, but review of a watch that is not mine. This watch was loaned into the channel from a group of fellow YouTube creators that are gathered together on the Random Rob Discord server. It's not exactly a Toro watch, which I've gone over before, but a group of YouTube creators like myself who get access to certain watches, and we pass them around between each other and get to enjoy them, shoot them for content if we want to, and then send them on. So I got another Boldr to review. Actually, I got two. I'll do another one, the other one in a separate video, but this is another Boldr Odyssey. I've reviewed other Odysseys before, but this is the first Odyssey that I got to review in bronze. The other ones were steel, but this one is a bronze. As you can see, it's well patinaed by the time it got to me. Beautiful patina on it. Very nice watch, very big watch. We'll go over all that in a minute, but this is the Boldr Odyssey in what they call Prussian blue. Not Russian, but Prussian. Or, Prussia is a state in Germany, for those of you who may or may not know that. They also make this watch in slate gray, pine green, something called serpentine, and even an aventurine version. These are all limited edition watches. They make 100 pieces each. The watches are still for sale on the Boldr website. I will, of course, leave a link to the Boldr website in the description of the video. They start at $649. I think some of them were on sale at the time I was shooting this video, which is August of 2021. By the time you see this, these watches may or may not still be for sale, and they may or may not be for sale at the $649 price. Just the watch reminds me very much of the Zelos Hammerhead in terms of size and structure of the case. Very, very heavily faceted. You can see there's a helium escape valve there. The crown is signed, of course. And you have a full bronze bezel. There's no bezel insert. Everything is done in the bronze. The only lume on the bezel is the little pip at the 60-minute mark. It's a nice vocal but smooth running bezel click, 120 click, and it lines up just perfectly. It's just a well done, well constructed watch. The rubber strap, which this came with, is integrated to the case. As you can see, it does come with quick release spring bars. I like the back of the case. I believe that is supposed to be a skyline of, I believe it's Singapore, or it might be Hong Kong. I'm not sure which. Might be Hong Kong. Oh, it is Hong Kong. I'm sorry. It says that on the case back, doesn't it? Now, one sort of bit of confusion on the website. They say that the movement on this watch is a Seiko movement, but yet it clearly says SW200-1, which is a Sellita movement. So I couldn't find anything else about that. So I'm guessing that this movement in this watch is the Sellita movement, but on the website it says Seiko NH35 movement. Either way, they're both excellent movements. good quality, good accuracy. The crown is an oversized crown, as you can see. It's very easy to grip. It's a screw-down crown. It pops very audibly, also very good tactile feel. It does hack the movement when you pull it out twice. In the first position, of course, it will, like there, it will adjust the date, which is at the 6 o'clock. Date wheel is color matched to the dial. Screws back in very positively and gives you your full 500-meter water resistance, as you can see there on the watch face. You get a bronze buckle as well, signed buckle, of course. I will give you a wrist shot. I was wearing this earlier today. It is despite the size, and it's a heavy watch. Compared to, say, a titanium of the same size. Whoops. I'm just going to do this off camera because it's hard to do that through the screen, worrying about knocking over the camera, which would require me starting over. But there you can see on my 7 1/4 inch wrist, it fits beautifully down the barrel shot. The lugs are very short and abrupt, and it fits very nicely across my wrist. As I was saying, I was wearing this earlier. It is, despite the size and the height of the watch, it is a very comfortable watch to wear. I've never been a great fan of rubber straps, but this one, very smooth, very high quality feel to it. It doesn't feel sticky on the bottom, which is a problem. Probably because this is silicone rubber, and it's just a very comfortable watch to wear. But if you wanted to put it on a bracelet, I'm sure, with quick release spring bars, that's obviously going to be fairly easy. And there's any number of straight cut bracelets that will fit this watch very nicely, including probably, although I didn't try it myself because I don't have a spare one, probably the Zelos bronze bracelet would probably fit on this thing very nicely. I mean, it is, after all, a straight cut, and it's meant to fit a variety of 22 millimeter or 20 millimeter in the case of the Zelos watches. I fit mine to a multitude of watches that I have, and it fits every one of them. I don't see why it wouldn't fit on this one. So if you wanted a bronze bracelet, you can contact Zelos and get one, slap it on this thing. The only thing you have to worry about is the logo. So, but like they say, like the old saying is, only your tailor will know. But a very nice watch, very comfortable, very nice to wear, looks great, and I'm a big fan of blue. Anyway, I have my sheet of facts here, so I can give you the vitals on the watch. It is, as I said, the Boldr Odyssey in bronze. This is the Prussian blue. As I said, there are 4 other colorways available. You can see them on the website, which I will link to in the description. There's a limited edition watch. It's limited to 100 pieces per colorway. It is a 45.5 millimeter diameter case, so it is a big watch. Wouldn't really recommend this watch for someone's with a wrist maybe get down to 6 3/4 inch. I think anything lower than that is probably not going to look quite right. It is 14.5 millimeters thick. It is 52 millimeter on the lug to lug, and it is a 22 millimeter lug width. It has, as you can see on the front of the watch, it has a 500 meter water resistance rating, 120 click bezel. The bezel has no insert. The bezel is solid bronze. Oops, went too far. But it lines up beautifully, and it's a good positive. You can see there's no slop in the drive line, and it's a good solid, good feeling click. Helium escape valve at the 9 o'clock, as you saw. The watch case and bezel are CUSN8 bronze. It will come to you shiny. It will patina up nicely. And depending on where you live, it will do it naturally, or you can force it with all kinds of fun stuff. Where I live in Florida, the humidity and the salt air will do the job for me. Just takes a little bit of time. As I said, the watch that I'm holding here says it says on the case back, it says it has an SW 200-1 movement. The website says it has an NH35 movement, so I don't know. Maybe this one's a prototype. I don't know, but if anyone else has more knowledge than I do about this, please let me know in the comments. But I'm going to go with what the website said and say that production watches or the watches you buy off the website are going to end up with the NH35. Not a bad thing. You get a domed, slightly domed, it's not terribly tall, but a domed sapphire crystal. And as you can see, a solid screw down case back with a beautiful cityscape that's been polished almost to a chrome finish on the back. Beautifully done. So let's see, what else do I want to say about it? No, not much else. It's a very comfortable watch. It's a high quality watch. Boldr has been producing high quality watches for quite a while now. There are folks that swear by this watch, this brand, the way I swear by Zelos. I'm not going to argue with them because every Boldr that I've ever encountered, even the ones that I wasn't particularly thrilled with, like the Ventures, the Ventures are still good watches, and my main objection was the strap choice. But that's easily remedied. Every Boldr I've ever encountered has been a superb, high-quality, accurate watch. Needed very little in the way of fiddling with it over time. It just works, and that's all you can ask out of a watch. And with that, I am going to wrap the video with my normal spiel about if you found the video entertaining, informative, useful, please click that thumbs up button for me. Doing that does help with the YouTube search algorithm and helps draw more people to the channel, and that is a good thing. Comments, questions, suggestions down below. I do read them all. I do respond to them all. I do also still delete all troll, nasty, or comments with links to bad places on the internet, and I do block the commenter. If you're new to the channel, of course, welcome. I'm glad you're here, glad you found the place. Many videos on my channel, well over 500 at this point, so feel free to watch as many videos as you want. All I ask in return, and I ask so little, but all I ask in return is that you click the subscribe button. And when you do, don't forget to click the bell icon so that when new content is released to the channel, you will be alerted. And when I do live streams, which I do every afternoon on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, you will be alerted. And when I do other live streams, which I try and do as often as I can as time and opportunity avail themselves, you will be alerted to those as well. Meanwhile, as I always say, it is a crazy, nutty, strange world out there. So please be safe, be well, be careful. I'll see you in my next video.